Check it in. Check it in. Let's get to it. This was a great game for Spurs fans. It looked real bad for Thunder fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it felt like the Thunder just melded in. It felt like when they seen that they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, about to win the game or get close to it, like towards the end of the game, it just felt like they just gave up. I don't want to say they gave up, but it felt like they gave up off of what I seen, right? So maybe it was something going on in the dome, understand, that had them thinking that, hey, we got a game 7 at home. Maybe we can just mail it in, fuck it, get our foot off the gas a little bit. Um, maybe catch a little break, you feel me, little fatigue and stuff like that going on, so maybe we can kind of, you know what I'm saying get some rest for game 7 because we at home. Maybe that was the reason, but it just felt like they just gave up at the end. They wasn't into it. Shots wasn't being made. A lot of defense being played for the Spurs. It felt like they just let it happen. No fight back, no nothing. So the Spurs did their thing. Forced the game 7, which that's what I thought they was gonna do anyway. I think Wemby kind of felt the heat from last game. People talking about he fatigued, he tired. He came into this game popping off with 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing what he does in the first quarter. Wemby ended up hitting 4 3-pointers out of 9. He was 10 from 21. 4 from 4 from field goal. Kind of, definitely made his presence known on the court. They was, man, bro, they was on SGA. Like, it just seemed like throughout the whole season, like throughout the regular season, SGA like over 30 points all day, every day. That's his average, over 30 points, right? Since he been in the playoffs, it been like around 20, right? A little bit more than 20, but around that. It seemed like this series he have not been performing very well. He haven't had that signature type game that you can point to and say, yeah, SGA did his thing, the MVP of the league, the reigning defending champion, and all that, right? MVP, all that, right? So it just felt like he just couldn't, like do his thing this series. And that's because you got players like Castle on him. Like, Castle is a great defense player, bro. He's a young player. And for them to be doing what they doing, being a young team, it's like the moment is not too much for them. They still performing at a high, even being so young. A lot of times you got to go through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of losing and stuff like that to kind of catch it, get it, understand it, come back, and make things work a little bit better for yourself, off of the knowledge that you gain of just losing. Understanding the job that you have to do better. Like, it takes a couple times to go home, right? But it seemed like this young team, bro, they get it. Off back, they get it. The energy that Wemby is giving them, the prep talks that I'm seeing that he's giving the team, it's a lot of, a lot of body language going on in those little, those scrimmages that they, no, not the scrimmages, but the little, when they crowded up and the pep talk that he giving them, it's a whole lot of, like, he letting them know, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? But that's motivation. All that do is build character. All this shit doing is building character. Even if they lose, say the Spurs don't win, you know what I'm saying? Because OKC been here before. They get it. They understand it. But with the injuries, it's going to be tough for them. But say Spurs don't get it, right? They don't win. They don't get it. This ain't a bad season. This is a great season for them. This is a learning point. It's stepping stones when it comes to the NBA. That's what it is, bro. Jordan been through it. LeBron, Steph. It's a lot of greats that been through it. I can go on and on and on and on. You understand what I'm saying? So it is stepping stones when it comes to success. That's a fact. So when you're trying to achieve the ring, you got to go through a whole lot. The NBA is tough. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson was one of those guys that got it early. You understand? Because he was surrounded around a whole lot of greats, though. You got to understand that. But he still performed at a high level. But he got it early. Kobe Bryant got it early, too. He got it early. So, I mean, because he had Shaq around, he had not just Shaq, the team that he had, and the coach. You understand? But a lot of times, more times out of none, you have to go through a lot of flaws, a lot of disappointment, a disappointment in order for you to achieve the goal. You understand? But it seemed like this team is getting it. And Pop, you know what I'm saying? Greg Pop, being, the coach that he is, he's still behind the scenes, letting his words be known and still putting it in their ear. They still getting it. So with him speaking to them, he's that motivation. It kind of just it points to the things that you see on the court that this team is doing. You understand? But let's get to the box score real quick. Vassell, 26 minutes, 12 points. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Champagne, 10 points in 25 minutes, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Wemby, he was killing it. Wemby had a great game. 28 points in 28 minutes. This guy, every minute he was on the court, he was scoring. He was putting in work. 10 rebounds, double, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Castle, hustle. That dude be hustling, bro. He nice with the points, but he magnificent with the defense. That's a fact. 17 points in 32 minutes. He was 5 from 10. You know what I'm saying? 50% from field goal. That's what's up. 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Fox, 5 points. That's kind of crazy, but hey, man, yeah, everybody else that pitched in. So, I mean, the 5 points didn't really make a difference. Y'all got the game. In 26 minutes, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. And then you had off the bench points coming from Harper. That's another guy that they got that, he been having, after the injury, it been a little rough, but it seemed like he caught fire, you know what I'm saying, this game, and maybe that right there can move on to the next game. 18 points in 22 minutes, you know what I'm saying, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, so that's good for him. Holmgren, you know what I'm saying, okay game, not really. Got blocked, you know what I'm saying, got done a little dirty in the paint. Looked like he was scared. You know what I'm saying? Every time Wemby is around him, it just seemed like he's very timid. He passed the ball a lot. Very passive. Double, 11 rebounds, 10 points. Hardenstein, 10 points. You got the same amount of points as Hardenstein. And Hardenstein ain't doing nothing but run, little push shots. You know what I'm saying? Hardenstein doing these. That's what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And Holmgren, you got the same amount of points from a guy that do this. That's all he do. Putbacks and shit. When it come off the backboard, putbacks. That's all. That's the only thing he doing, bro. He's always in the paint. That's it. 13 from McCain. SGA only had 15 points, bro. He was 6 from 18. That ain't good. That is not good. So, bro, it just wasn't a good game from them, bro. At all. And he didn't get the free throws. See, SGA didn't get the free throws. He did not get the free throws. And it was a low free throw type of game, too. 25 from the Spurs. Spurs made 21 out of 25. OKC only got 12 foul calls, bro. That's it. They made 11 out of 12, but that's all they got was 12 of them. You know understand? So all the little gimmicks that SGA put up on the floor, you know what I'm saying, the little baiting to foul him and things like that, you know what I'm saying, adjusting his body towards the defendant to get the foul, shit like that, right. That didn't work out for him. So when those don't work out for him, they lose. That's what it looks like. Unless everybody else can do their thing and make a difference, it's gonna be hard for him. So going into game 7, bro, he gonna need to foul bait. fuck it. He gonna have to foul bait. He gonna have to do what he do, or they gonna lose, and that's what it is.